First and very quickly, please help me overcome the shadow ban imposed on all of my social media platforms by liking and sharing this video. Now the big question, why did Israel attack civilians in a shelter in the Tel Al-Sultan area? These are people who ran away from Israeli shelling and massacres elsewhere in Gaza, and they took shelter near the Egyptian border in Rafah. Why did they attack them and kill them with such barbarity? Over 40 people have been killed, many wounded, many children have not only lost their lives, but those who survived have also been amputated. And of course, they don't have an actual hospital that is able to treat their wounds. So we know that many of them are going to die as well. Why did Israel do it? 3 reasons. Number one, the ICJ, the International Court of Justice, passed a decision calling on Israel that you need to stop your Rafah operation immediately. It was Netanyahu. His message was to the Israeli people, not to the ICJ or even the international community, that I am the powerful Israeli Zionist leader who's going to protect you, and I am willing to challenge the ICJ itself and the rest of the world by doing exactly what I want to do. Not just that, I am willing to kill civilians for it, which he did. Number 2, the capturing of more Israeli soldiers in the northern Palestinian town or refugee camp of Jabalia in northern Gaza. Imagine 232 days after the Israeli genocide in Gaza, the resistance is still so strong that is actually capable of killing and arresting 14 Israeli soldiers somewhere in an area that Israel has declared to have been conquered months ago. For Netanyahu, he needed to do something immediate to distract from that in order for him to change the conversation in the media, in Israel and elsewhere, from what happened to Jabalia to what is actually happening in Rafah. And number 3, the resumption or the news about the resumption of talks between the various parties in Doha, Qatar. And some news coming from the Israeli newspapers, especially Yudaot Ahronot, but also Channel 13, saying that Israel, according to the consensus within the security apparatus of the Israeli army and government, they're saying that maybe we should actually discuss permanent ceasefire as part of the new negotiations. So it was Netanyahu's way of trying to abort the negotiations before they actually happened, killing this number of civilians with the hope that Hamas is going to say, I will not engage in any more talks or negotiations about what is going on in Gaza. This is why Netanyahu has done it, and this is the political and strategic purpose of killing and massacring civilians in the Gaza Strip. If you like this video, please share, reproduce, and follow me. Thanks for listening.